Oh, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Hi. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me get situated real quick. Sorry. I'm like ravenously hungry for some reason, and I don't know why. I got cookies though, so we're good. Oh. Okay, I think I'm stalled long enough. Hello everybody, my name is That Aether Chicken, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. For those that don't know, this is a New Game Plus stream. We are going through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning winning expansions Heaven's Warden, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers, and Endwalker, and Dawntrail over the course of however long it takes. This could take a couple years. You know, it's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Currently, though, we're stuck on Chapter 2 of Realm Reborn for I don't know how long. So honestly, this is the longest chapter of my life. We gotta talk to a scion of the Seventh Dawn in the Waking Sands. We just joined the Maelstrom. And now we're continuing that. Damn it! It's not voiced. I can't eat a cookie while we're doing this. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Phelan. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. Who's this friend? I feel like I've been caught in the act in the back corner. Freeze frame. Oh, it's these two. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Jesus. Wedge, at your service. Make sure everything is on. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yay. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Not Biggs and Wedge. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow even more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Get comfy, you're gonna be here a while. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given the chance to stand with you and with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment. Such happiness. I've known you for like 2 missions. You don't have to get emotional on me. I guess that's the kind of person you are, that's fine. The Sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Cookie time!
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
To the Adder's Nest! Yes, Boo, how can I help you? Would you like uppies? I can give you uppies. Here we go. Here is your uppies. My Boo baby. Hello. I love you. You're a good baby. So you don't have to meow at me from the foot. You can just jump up here and be snuggled and cuddled. I'm not eating anything. Oh. Okay. Anyway. Recognize one of those players in that mashup. Anywho, we know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. It's a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Well, I'm the Scion that was requested. Yes, I said that while burping. That is just how I spoke. In-game, in character, totally me. Hail, adventurer, I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? No, I'm with the Maelstrom. I wouldn't want to be with you. My life for the open seas. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Eden and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. No, I am not that little bird. Aye, your little bird sings true. Yes, I know it's not you. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch. Much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will still be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Garuda, but to listen to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as a liaison. This is where you Scions come in. Aye, aye, sir. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylphs' favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? That should be a pleasant enough diversion. My eye. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Me too. I don't want to have to take too many side trips here. Let's go this way. So I don't have to encounter that familiar person. Hi, Boo. Yeah, I see you looking up. Okay, Lancer's Guild. And my man Matiny. We go to the Hawthorn Hut. Sweet Bloom? I think. Pretty sure it was Sweet Bloom. Yes, yes it was. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. I don't want to run Fates. I want to do this. The Hut of Hawthorn. Are you the Hawth? Oh, well, okay. I was gonna talk to Rolf Hawthorne and see what he thinks about the situation. Indeed, I am Amelayne of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here for the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a weary lot. Particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you know more, you'd do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the sylphs than I'll ever know. You mean the guy I was just about to talk to? Fuck. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're a... Beg pardon, friend. My memory is just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Amelin, you fucking idiot. If he's forgotten everything, why will you send me to him? His children would know. The sylphs? Yes, father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. Dim your band. Dim your band. Do not. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks. Unless you face up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. What about Florimond and Victor here? Do they know anything about the sylphs? Probably not. Hey, y'all know anything about the sylphs? No? Okay, carry on. You, sir. Oh, I didn't skip anything. The quickest way to equip a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think about trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Ah, they photosynthesize. Okay. They're plants. That's expected. Are you two about to drop an album? Did I ruin something? The sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing moorball faces on our masks. The next they're sending our young sentries back to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Yeah, these two are dropping a 12's Wood soundtrack. Yeah, these two are dropping an album. Anyway. I don't know what music they would do. Probably something wind instrument related, maybe a harp, maybe a harpsichord. Maybe some singing, some a cappella mixes. It's the 12's Wood. You're not going to get an electric guitar here. Folk music, yeah. Definitely folk music. Oh, of course, of course! Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may win the favor of our forest friends. Cool, can I go talk to the plants now? Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along a... Oh my god. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Why are we talking to him? Yes, he's the foremost expert on this thing, on this sort of topic, but his memory sucks ass. Yes, Boo, how can I help you? Are you bored? Are you bored, Bill? Oh my god, it's a beekeeper. A peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. But I feared that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their taste run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions to the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in some time, though, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck! We gotta get these plants high. Is that what you're telling me? We gotta give them drugs? Really? Is this actually gonna work? That was easy. Why do we need to confirm it with him? He's not gonna remember, and if he does remember, he'll only confirm it like we already know. His wife said. Rolf, is this right? Your wife said this. Milk root, but of course! Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs call you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on you. Now let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Oh my god, why are we still talking to him? Oh shit, there's a Western-style cyberpunkish game coming out soon by an indie dev. What is it called? What is it called, Dim? What's it called? What's it called? We've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. EXE. EXE killer. Okay. Interesting. Let's look it up. Retro-futuristic Western game with a storyline set in a post-apocalyptic alternate timeline. It is a first-person action-adventure shooter with a character progression system and varied story choices. I'm starting to think this might be a mix between Fallout and what's that one game about a post-apocalypse with a bunch of cars and people strapped to those cars? It was a movie originally. Pretty sure it was exclusively a movie for a long time. Oh, it's still coming out. It's still in development. Mad Max? Yes, thank you. I realized I just skipped text. Fuck. I skipped text twice. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the Morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. Enough. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. Will not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. I was watching the gameplay overview trailer, and the main hub is very not Mad Max-ish. Wow, okay. And, before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Maybe like a three-way combo. possibly. It's good to see our knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Komuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the Elder Seed Seer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Thank God, finally moving on. The only annoying part of this is that we're talking to a man who's forgotten half of the things he's supposed to know about the sylphs. We're just supposed to, like, keep talking with his spouse, his daughter, maybe one other person who knows him, instead of, like, the people that matter. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. I have a strat here. There we go. So you can skip the dancing animation if you walk or run into this thing as the emote's going off. It'll just skip the emote. I'm gonna not do that going forward, but I thought it was worth noting. This one would welcome walking ones who move like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Oh my God, please talk normal. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Milk Root, and here's an elder letter. Walking One brings Milk Root. Milk Root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Great, we're gonna get them high. They are talking normal. Normal for them. I want them to stop. You carry a message for the elder. I will deliver the message for you. You should not worry. I'm gonna translate. I don't care anymore. It is already hard to read. And I dread having to read Irianje right now. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Ramu. Who are these ones? You want to be a right-winger. Tell them to read American. I want to be able to read in a way that... Yeah, I know this is a joke. I want to be able to read with little effort. I am what is called very tired. Who are you? You come from Gridania? You brought Milk Root and dances, but you tricked me. I don't like tricks. I will speak no more. The elder is busy. Go home. Go home? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Fwayland here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seed Seer herself. Still you would refuse us? Our reasons are no business of yours. She has no words for Gridania. You're wasting everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Is Fwayland's jig insufficiently jiggy? Maybe you two should have just stayed the hell away. Or like did the research I did. Y'all are useless. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Why did I do all of that then? And these two just fucked it up. I already did my maximum effort today. I'm good. Why did he then, Papalimo, have to fuck this up? Say, Phylon, are you in the mood for dancing? No. I already did my part. Go do your part. Fuck off. You ruined it. You fix it. Went all the trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. I hate you both. I hate you both. What's your excuse? You don't have an excuse. Your excuse is terrible. I hate you both. I hope bad things happen to you in future expansions. Are you hungry? Oh. I'm not making a meal. This is... Oh, okay. I forgot the dance. Oh, you know, a jolly dance. A jolly dance fills me with good cheer. Let's be friends. See? Do you see? Do you see? You? And you? That was easy. Bitch. Anyway. More dancing we go. At least I look adorable. Are you a friend to them? I'm overjoyed, but I keep the ways of my weaving a secret. Even if you learned the secret, you cannot weave the same way. I don't want to weave like you. I'm good. I have my own weaving skills. What do you say? What do you want with me? The Elder warned me not to get too friendly with you. Yeah, fair. I have a dance, though. And two friends that can't be asked to do the work for me. Ah, you're a friend. Friendly like our Elder in of the Forest City. She knows how to dance. She does? Okay. Cool. That's neat, I guess. Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news, I've thoroughly recovered from these accursed leg cramps. Uh-huh. Sure. And what was your excuse? Waylon, as an adventurer, you're no use to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are known not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hearer Immedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most privy to the sylph's troubles. Why aren't you doing something? The devs are pronouncing it as Exukiller instead of EXE killer. That's interesting. Execukiller? Exekiller? Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from mulms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. EXE is short for executable, as in runnable. Unless they're specifically saying it's execution. Yeah. The Z's, Gorlins, and Galnats have roamed the... Oh, I am not in a reading mood right now. The Ziz, Gorlins, and Galnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each could serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Camusio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay, I'm gonna run errands, because these two are fucking no, sorry, not you. Not you two. These two are fucking useless. Anyway. Again, I'm supposed to be the main character, and I gotta do all the work to, like, make it seem like I'm important or whatever. I feel like this is excessive. I just want to, like, help. I'm not here to do all the work, I'm here to help with the work. I am assistant person. So what are you doing? Like, genuinely, what are you doing? No, maybe you're running maybe attempting to run an Unreal before this was not a good idea. Because we wiped like 4 times. And we did not complete it before I had to go. Granted, one of the reasons we kept messing up was because our tank, who is a friend of my FC, kept thinking they were running a future content, a Savage content, because they've been no-braining it. Run an Unreal before streaming New Game Plus, because I thought I'd get it done, but it didn't happen. It's not even a hard Unreal. We almost had it like 3 times. But shit kept happening with the tank. They kept thinking they were an M9S. Kept running to the wrong stack marker or whatever. I'm not mad about it. I'm just like kind of impatient right now. I did so well too. At least I can do a party finder strat. It's just, dang. I'm also hungry and I don't know why. I ate food. I had a snack. I had apple juice just now, and I'm still hungry. I have another half of a sub in my fridge, and I was gonna save that for tomorrow. These are hangry. I don't need to be hangry. I ate already. I had a lot of food. I don't need another half of a sub. I don't need it. Knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna grab it. I'm gonna be mad about it. I'm just gonna be angry. You're still here? You can dance all day, but my trust is not easily earned. Have a brownie bush. And I thread once more. I'm pleased. You killed the bitey buzzy ones. I hate the bitey buzzy ones. You're kind. Too kind. $190 apartment tour. I bet it's tiny. Wait. The apartment tour is $190? Shouldn't it be free? Oh, you're talking about a video of an apartment that is $190. Yeah, that's probably the tiniest fucking thing. Or the cheapest fucking thing. I ask for your forgiveness. Many troubles have come since you walked into our abode. You must be careful. Always careful. You're not like the others. I can trust you. I am asking for help. Forgot the comma. Oh my god! Why did I start this? Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. When Empire comes, many living ones become dead ones. These trees fall and brushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger. This one be... Oh my god. I've just done something else for stream. I should have probably just not streamed. Honestly, I probably should have just not streamed. It would have still been hard to read, and I probably would be annoyed from reading for this particular section of the game, because reading is already fucking hard. So we're gonna angrily go through it, just to get it out of the way. I'm gonna forever wonder how much left of this I have. This one begs the presence of... Oh my god! One begs of dancing one to help, this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes. Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in the hut house to find out more. This one has bad feeling, this one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go dancing one, this one depends on kindness and dancing one. Oh my god. Oh my god, why am I talking to more of you? Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. I am craving cabbage. As in, I want to eat one of them so they shut up. Please tell me that's a human. Please tell me that's a human. God fucking damn it! Shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. At least you had one thing of dialogue. God. This should not be that painful. This whole section was not made for a streamer with little patience. I'm sorry, this is gonna be the boring part of stream where I just get mad at these cabbage people. I think maybe you should stop stream and just have a short one today. No, because it's gonna here's the problem. I could stop stream and come back to it, but I'm still gonna have to wait and do all of this shit later. I'm gonna have to go through the Cabbage Patch fuckers. And that's the thing that annoys me. So I want to get it out of the way. Into a part that I do want. So we are gonna keep going. Men clad in strange armor. I know that you mention it. I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forests. I simply assumed they were adventurers. But I will never come back to ARR. Well, after these chunks of chapter, I never will have to. And that's beautiful. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they were plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Why did I have to go all the way back? Yeah, if I stop stream now, this is still going to be waiting for me when I start doing this again. No, it's actually beautiful. Wagyu. I agree. You know what Wagyu pairs well with? A little bit of cabbage. You know what else pairs with a little bit of cabbage? Katsu. And kotsu. Tonkotsu and tonkatsu. Takoyaki. Odd combination. I've never seen it paired with cabbage, but I would still take it. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? That coleslaw is an amazing idea right now. And if you all don't shut up, I'm going to make some. This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire. Carry boxes and go walking deep, deep through trees. Is this one thought? Steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go look for steel ones, yes? Sure. Did you send me? Oh. I've had it with cabbage to the bottom of the plate or bowl has a layer of cabbage and then the takoyaki rests on top of it. I have never had it that way. I mean, it sounds delicious. Either way, I would eat it. I would eat it. Not really out of anger for the cabbage floaty people, but in general. Is that clad in iron? It's not iron at all. Ooh. Oh god, more of them. More of this. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Here. You found a paper inside of the box. This is a message from the Empire. I can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Foods and rocks were inside boxes, this one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Duping one selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. I promise only to help you if you make these two do something. Anything. I like purple cabbage. I could go for some of that too. Helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. You mean me? I am a beastly one, by comparison. And that I'm going to eat cabbage if you don't shut up. I don't need to be so pessimistic, I'm just tired. My sinuses are clogged a little bit. I thought they would be fine when I started the stream. So at some point I have to pause stream, take an ad break, and blow the hell out of my nose. What? Walking one wants this one to return to Little Solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those ones who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives. Forces this one to go deeper into the wood. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Oh my god, you think you're intimidating. And we're not going to follow it? Then? We're not going to follow them? Why? What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. This one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search the spools of thread on the floor. Oh my god. Why can't I read? Seriously, why can't I read? Why is this hard? Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead helpful one to Claxio. But hurry. Hurry before touch ones take Claxio away. Oh, that'd be such a shame, wouldn't it? Oh wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. That would be so terrible if Claxio ended up as cabbage. Or some okonomiyaki. Oh good, something to fight. Yes, please. You're back. I told you to be gone. Tell Camuxio that I will never come back, ever. Well, that didn't take long, did you? Did it? Touched ones? Touched ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. On God, Phylin, these sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Taken to the Amalja, tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. I take great pleasure in this. I have a bloodlust that cannot be stated. Oh, right, I don't have AoEs. Don't run away. Damn it. I wanted to kill it. I'm safe. I was so scared. Laxio, I was worried. Are you unharmed? Are you still in possession of your wits? Why are you two here? I came to rescue you. That you are safe fills me with joy. Muxio, forgive me. I did not mean to run away from Little Solace, I was just afraid. You who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with them. I feared that we were forgetting who we once were, like the touched ones did. But I was wrong, I can see that now. Helpful one, I am grateful. I'll return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and the others. Please no more talking, please no more talking, please no more talking. Yes! Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. We only just got here. More talking. I hate these cabbage people. And I normally don't have a problem with them. It's just several circumstances have made me easily annoyed by them. Least of all, my inability to read currently. And this is actually kind of plot important, so I should read it. This one thought Claxio was gone forever. Helpful ones help Claxio. Now these ones can be a family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. The helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take helpful one to see elder one. But elder one is... Oh god, she's not here, is she? Oh boy. This one must ask kind one's forgiveness. This one made promise to take kind one to see elder one, yes? This one cannot. This one cannot because elder one is not here. Elder one is not anywhere. Elder one went into the forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder one often goes into forest but never for this long. Kind one will help find elder one, yes? Near where elder one disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscarin. Buscarin may know what happened to elder one. This one would talk to Buscarin, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would kind one talk to Buscarin for this one? Sure, why not? I don't care anymore. One might venture to suggest, with all due respect to the individual's composure, that they were experiencing a profound and somewhat existential form of exasperation, verging on a temporary emotional crisis. You are correct. At least that way of talking is still like... It still works. It's not self-speak. It's not nearly as annoying. That's just Oriange. One might venture to suggest, with all due respect to the individual's composure, that they were experiencing a profound and somewhat existential form of exasperation, verging on a temporary emotional crisis. Is this really where Buscarin is? Oh, Adder's Nest, right. Okay. Spice? Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador... oh my god. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare for your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Well, shit, I guess we're not having cabbage tonight. Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask that you call upon Guillemolco at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Okay. I gotta go there. Do you have link pearls? Don't they have link pearls? Seriously, don't they have link pearls? They should have link pearls. Message from Commander Huloa. You say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall fight him. Whatever you say, bud. Are you in this particular plane of existence? No, you're not, so I guess I'm warping to Quarry Mill. Ugh. And then we do this. Ugh. Imagine if everyone talked with the sylphs. Everyone did at one point. Everyone had to. Oh, talked like the sylphs. Yeah, reading is not my strong suit today. If everyone talked like the sylphs, we'd be used to it. If everyone started talking like the sylphs, I would probably start having issues. There's not enough caffeine that I can accept into my bloodstream and, like, safely. I meant in the game, like all the NPCs. That would be a very funny April Fool's Day update if you can turn it off as soon as the clock strikes midnight. I would just not play. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... not here to fill your belly, then. No. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it's the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. I know I do. Cabbage is cabbage. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. I hope not. It's only on the days you have issues with reading. On those days, I would just hyper-caffeinate and then not play the game. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about you do a favor for old Biscarin in return? Alright then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls though, just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. I feel like I should uninstall Overwatch again. Why? What now? What's Overwatch doing? If anything. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Fair. I don't think I just haven't played it in 3 months. Why? Africa's teats, that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself against a bleating milk sop like that bloke. And I don't want to cause no trouble for Biscarin. You know, having him off blood and bits of teeth and the like. Off the dirt, though? It would just clean off, maybe. Nicely done, Phylan. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live with the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I agree. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kikiran friend of mine, you see. Name of Titaroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. And not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I got to clearing up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that he gets to him. Can't say for sure where he had ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan named Bainsing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsolo Minsa. He knows everything from the commons and comings and goings of merchants there. Okay. We just go over here. I have single players and games in my backlog to play. Like what? Are there any funny names? Any funny names? I could use one. Fifi Flufftail. I like that one. Courageous Cookie. I'm going the wrong way. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. College tuition. I'm gonna slowly walk so I don't have to. Somebody please move. Okay, good. I see movement. I thought we were getting DDoSed again. Mass Effect got to finish that one. P5R, Judgment, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. I keep hearing that worked with the Druthers. Aye, you speak of Tetaroon. Related to that bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and we're making good coin. Old Tetaroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Didn't say as to why or where. Better off asking him yourself. You can be tight of lip, though, I warn ya. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. God's ever stringing with that fool. So about this chicken egg, or is this some kind of joke? Sir? Is this some kind of a ha-ha funny? We're always getting DDoSed, but I thought it was happening right now. Actively. Hyokyaroon. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Yo, Kurun, get busy with business, too busy for blather. Here's an egg. I've been told to give you one. I love chicken eggs. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tedarun. Tedarun now here no more. Tedarun leave Limsa. Tedarun go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Tedarun. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Oh god. This ferry docks. Okay. Can we just get normal people talking, please? I have seen Tedarun. That's to say I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what we can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start asking Aldfit. He's an old hand that knows a great deal about many things. Being racist, dude. I'm being tired. Were I sufficiently caffeinated and not at all, like, stuffed up? And could breathe and speak without trying to prevent myself from having a gag? I'd be much more amenable to reading fucking weird shit. Tedarun, nice to say. I saw this to say, seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Okay, I don't care anymore. We gotta... Everyone's saying they saw him. That's the important thing. We're going to Upper Lenosha. Is there a warp point there? I don't think so. Doesn't look it, but I also don't care. We're flying. There is a... Oh, here we go. Customer, welcome. I have something for you. Take your earring and leave me be. I forgot this at Druthers. I swore I would never forget it, but never forgot. Thank. Buscarun doing good. Buscarun good to Tedarun. Tedarun miss good Buscarun. I'm so sorry for your loss. Why am I still talking to you? Why do I still have to talk to you? I don't want to do this. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't have the energy to talk to you anymore. Good Buscarin help Tedarun. Tedarun dead without good Buscarin. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Tedarun make Kikiran firewater for Buscarun. Buscarun love firewater. You help Tedarun make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. Okay. I go kill things for you. Gobby booms. Those aren't gobbies, though. I would rather deal with gobby booms. At least they have a whole song made after it. Boom gobby boom. Boom gobby doom. Boom gobby boom. Rise up and raise the iron roof. That's a song spoiler. Also, I've lost my mind. You sound so done. I'm so done right now. It doesn't make for an entertaining stream, I know, but like, damn. Maybe I should take a break and just clear my nose, because that's the problem I'm facing currently that's the most annoying. Tedarun make firewater for Buscarun. You bring thingies Tedarun needed? Yes, here you go. Here's your fucking whiskers. You make good firewater. Do that. I will! In fact, I'm gonna hit the ad break button as soon as I get to this scene that says BRB. we back? I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Alright, I can breathe a little better. Let's try to do this talking thing again. Tetherin, make firewater. Good firewater. You take the Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetherin hope Buscaroon happy. Tetherin gives Buscaroon thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tetherin makes big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. Yeah, that was a lot easier to read with my nose not stuffed the fuck up, so maybe that was the trick. Fuck it, I want to kill something. I want to kill something in this video game. Okay. Let's go to the druthers. Also, I seriously don't know why I'm still hungry. That could also be part of it. The annoyance of being stuffed up, the annoyance of having to read cabbage talk, and the fact that I'm still somehow hungry. I shouldn't eat the food that I have saved for tomorrow, but apparently having it as a meal earlier was not enough. Maybe I just need to tough it out. I have returned. Thank you for seeing Tetherin's belongings to him. What's this for me? Have some firewater. Kick here and firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? That all the... Ah, bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. The stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, my friend. We'll see what we can make it, if we can't make it through this bottle together. I'll hold you to that. I don't think we come back to him a year later to try it, now that I think about it. I'm kind of sad. Maybe after I get off of New Game Plus I can see. Out of curiosity. I was worried while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the woods, but near no lands of their own. No, this is a place near to here. A place that we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing Sylph elves. Okay, reading is still hard. More than like the missing Sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the track there where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Gee, I hope no Garleans come to attack me. Damn it, speak of the devil. Well, that was easy. I was hoping it wouldn't be that one, but I think it's just constantly that one spot. Would have been really funny if it didn't have a Garlean there. Another one none. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Now we go over here, dip it, do another one bites the dust. Do I go up or do I stay down here? A little bit of both. Are you a Garlean hiding spot? Nope. Oh yeah, person. Oh yeah, fight I don't really care to participate in. Oh, I wanted the destination. Oh, Garleans. Hee-haw. Target the there we go. We can just go ahead and target the nearest thing to me. That'd be great. Like, isn't that how tab targeting is supposed to work? Auto target priority, closest range. Okay, fair, whatever. So was there ought to be found in the woods? What'd you come to? Garleans. In this part of the Twelves Wood. First sylphs and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving them chase, perhaps? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen them past them all. How in the bloody hells could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and where the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Oh shit, things are getting interesting finally. Yay. Intrigue. Drama. Let's go. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to ask you. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone is aiding the Garleans. I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this man's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest. I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. End him if it comes to that. Will do. But also, if you happen to enter into money, should you really be flaunting it about like that? I feel like you shouldn't be flaunting it about like that. Oh, Laurentius. Hello, Laurentius. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. You have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. But I don't want to take it to the barracks. And you're being incredibly sus. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's little wonder the Empire's risen to such heights. Only the whalers paid men their worth. How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. That all? How did you... Just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Sure, bud. Sure. Can't wait to stab this guy in the butt. On account of my bloodlust. Ah, an instance. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. You're working with the Garleans. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm, I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do nothing to provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. While my actions have put your life in danger too. Ha 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 ha, I'm bullshitting. But you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you not imagine that you had cornered me? Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who was cornered. Garleans, I brought the Lalafell bitch. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Flopped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? You there, Lalafell. You standing here at old Busk's wish, no? You won't stand alone. I mean, I wasn't trapped there with them, they were trapped here with me. I could handle it. See? Easy. Wow, this guy is just not popular. Also, he's currently in a bush. You know, when a bartender has an army of adventurers at his side, you really want to be careful who you piss off. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Now, but I know the answer only too well. Bhaskaran. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I'll go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something I would like you to tell Bhaskaran. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. As though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Follow him, he's lying. We aren't gonna follow him? That ain't gonna work, fam. You're gonna have to go kill him or something. I was fully prepared to do. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight up to the nest and gave himself up. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. Well, that's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridani is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. But it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might, well, change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. Let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Phelan. The Sylph Elder has been found. Oh, good. Where are they? Oh, a dungeon! I don't remember the name of this dungeon, but it's gonna pop up soon. I know it. I'm going to feel very bad for forgetting it. Oh, it's Tweedledee and Tweedle Useless. I just had my before-work meal and it was good. It was a microwaved fried rice, and all I did was add a small amount of lemon juice and soy sauce. I mean, the soy sauce is kind of standard. The lemon juice is odd, but alright. Good on you. I'll have to try that myself sometime. It's taken us a fair old while, but we've finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Dim, I didn't know that yet. Also, friend is a bit of an overstatement. Friend is a bit much. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. Bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. You are friends with him, right? The Sylph? No, we've never met the Sylph. And I don't like these two. At present, I don't like these two. They're useless. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. No, these two. Yeah, no. They made me do all the dancing and all the work in the Sylph Village. I'm still mad about that. I mean, every NPC is useless, let's be real. They become more useful, thankfully. But also, Ida can, like, just leave. Ida can leave if she's not going to do any dancing or give any valid explanation as to why she doesn't want to do the dancing. You don't know that. I kind of do, though. The useless NPCs become more useful later. That's not that big a spoiler. I'm not saying which ones. I am just saying that I don't like Ida, and I don't like Papalimo right now, because he gave no excuse. Ida gave a terrible excuse. Out of character you know that, but in character you don't. I have just explained it, and I'm not a role player, so yes, we are all out of character. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. You're a masked one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties lighting to take a meal of anyone daft enough to enter in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now! Help this walking one because flying one is here, because walking one is here, because this one is worried for walking ones, but also for other this ones. Be other ones, not other this ones. Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Oh, but my cramped leg. Oh no. Waylon, go to the 1,000 Miles of Totorak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Why I gotta do it? I'm the newbie here. I don't want to do it. Oh, hey, is this a newbie? This is a sprout! This is a sprout! Hello, Sprout. Whee! Anyway. Hope they enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure a Sprout at this level probably won't be able to trade because it's a free trial. The Order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Miles of Totorak, has been placed under the control of... The Sylph Elder is inside. And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Okay. I have a plan. It involves waiting for the Sprout if they are on the way here. And healing. I will wait. I don't think they're on the same quest as I am. Because I have not seen them until just now. We'll give it a couple minutes. And if I'm wrong, then I'll just queue. That is a mount. That is the Sprout. Okay. They are not a trial player. Pretty sure that's a purchased mount. Oh, they just started it. Okay, well, damn. Oh. Oh, no, they didn't. Shit. Sorry, Sprout, I gotta go. I didn't think this through. Oh, well. I didn't mean to pop that, but oh well. I might not need it. Howdy, mother cluckers. I don't have an AoE regen. I don't even have a regen. Shit. And yes, we are skipping cutscenes. I probably shouldn't be, but it's not that important. It's just boss intros. One is worried for Elder, but also for Walking Ones, because there's lots of danger for Walking Ones and Elder Ones. Didn't want to be like this. Oh no, I can't cure this poison. Shit, that's not nice. Are you really surprised that I would be like this? No, I'm not. I'm really not. I forgot that Asuna is now an instant cast. That's lovely. I was gonna say the tank can't hold aggro, but honestly, they can. It's just been a little bit since that thing was hit by the tank. No. Okay, good. I did not want to deal with that. They can silence me, I'm pretty sure. God, I remember when this dungeon was vastly different. You had to get photo cells or something. It wasn't too difficult, but like they were easy to miss, and you gotta go through winding paths and all that, and yeah. I also got to see what happens when you run out of sub time in the middle of gameplay. As in, it happened to someone in front of me in that dungeon. It was a little bit funny and a very easy problem to solve. Unless you're broke, in which case no, but like, it was really funny. I don't even know if that FC I was in at the time is still around. But it was on another server before data center travel was a thing. God, I remember when there was poopy water to stand in. And it only slowed you down. Also, the lighting was a bit more green. Yeah, it was this stuff, the leaden water, the leaden goop. It's nice they kept it in some form. Oh, that was easy. And away we go. How's the sprout doing? Never mind, we're not out of the woods yet. Oh, there they are. Maybe. Oh, they're fine. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Hmm? Did Waking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. Yes, I did. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Oh god, I'm having an echo. What the fuck is with that beard, man? Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? This one thanks Feathered Walking One, this one hopes you stay away from boiling hot oil. Fuck you, Tim. No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Whereas, were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our attempts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Sir. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? And that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. Shit! And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Baelsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ha 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 ha. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that the other taken ones are also suffering the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Is that rattling you? Does walking one feel unwell? No, I was having an echo. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding, and this one knows walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramuh, and this one shall provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to little solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Hopefully you speak properly. Because I am tired of reading in cabbage talk. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Okay. How much more of this chapter is left? MSQ FF14. That's not even the query I mean to look up. New game plus. List of chapters. Back from the wood. Back from the wood. Oh, I'm near to the end of it. Okay, we'll continue on to that and then we'll call it a stream because I am actually very impatient with these cabbage people. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder is well. Yeah, they're fine. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass. And earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikirn firewater. I still gotta talk to you, though. So I've got 2 more quests, and then Back from the Wood ends. And then that'll be a good stopping point, methinks. And then I'm gonna hopefully start pacing out these chapter chunks so that I actually end on an end of a chapter next time. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azema Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay, sure. Hawthorne Hut. The hut of Hawthorne. Hawthorne. Hawthorne Hut. Hawthorne Hut. Hawthorne Hut. Wrong button. Oh well. Wait, that's my heal button. Right, I thought I was a Reaper still. Update, there we go. I thought I was a Reaper. I was not. That's my mistake. Alright, also, happy MagFest to people who were going. I have some friends that are going, and I am not among them, unfortunately, because I am broke boy. So I'll probably attend another year. But I hope people have a fun time. A gift from Walking One Buscarin. A gift from these ones, or these ones. Have some oil. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscarin and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and such deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Sure. Friends. Sure. Sure. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're a fucking coward. And no one likes a coward rockin'. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. That didn't take long, did it? This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. This one also fetches Food One. I will need to do so as well after this. Begrudgingly, I'm going to eat the last of my sandwich. I was hoping to avoid doing so. But it is fine. I will get another one another time, I'm sure. Ah, there you are, Phelan. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. I have to go to work in like 25 minutes. Oh. Well, shit. Ah, the walking ones awaited Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Sinister one robed in black. Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about this than I am? Asians. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the word of the Elder Seed Seer. Finally gave you the pig. This one sees. So Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord Levin but once. Yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seed Seer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Connie Senna. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial Ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all of those who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn ones back to normal ones, but I did not know how, and still do not know how. He got big bird. You big bird boy. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. And he's still a primal, so one day we'll have to, right? Probably. I mean, it's nice to know we don't have to deal with him now. This one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities of embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence have made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylphs' desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. People of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Connie Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, Walking One, Waylon. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Ooh, purple rock! Grape-flavored. Yay! Grape-flavored rock. What do we have now? We have cherry. No, we have orange. We have blueberry, I think. Yeah, we have blue raspberry. We have orange. And we have grape. I've never had black currant flavor anything. Because I don't think the states really do black currants. So I'm going to call it grape. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch touched ones. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. We gotta go to the bridge and look out? Is that what I'm... Yeah, that's what we gotta do. At least this will be easy. A purple! 3 purples! And they're not really doing anything. There are tempered selves in the distance. You do not sense they pose a danger if left alone. At least they're not trying to kill me. Yet. That's always good. Oh, I can go to Gridania now. Okay. Yay! Ba-ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum dilly bum 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 dilly bum. Boop. Here you go, Versal Hulua. Ah, if it isn't Phelan, I went to meeting with the Sylphs. Here's the letter. A missive from the Elder Seeds, the Elder Sif, and... A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seeds here will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they will bear no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Back from the wood. Why does Tataru look sad? She looks like she was told she couldn't have a chocolate. Commander Hulua appears to have more to say. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Speaking of which... Hello? Hello, Phelan. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papalimo returned some while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. I return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would appraise you of the present situation in person. Present situation, and Tataru looks sad. Gods, I hope nothing bad happened. Lemsa. Something bad did happen. I woke up. From your 25-minute nap? Bandana Waddle Dee. Raunchy Paunchy. Was Raunchy Paunchy the Lalafell punch people who were, like, super horny in Limsa? I hope so. That'd be funny. I mean, in general. Sorry, I'm home. Well, visit my favorite adventure. Welcome back, Waylon. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Do you have anything else to say? You look sad. You aren't sad. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, it's this prick. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I feel resolved bespeaks a permanence that we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How far is the investigation? Oh god, you know him? What do you mean you know him? Why do you know him? What the fuck? Well enough, thank her to sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. Why do you know this kid? He is a prick. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alize well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. No, you haven't, nor have I, alas. Alize has chosen to walk her own path. Stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. Is he an envoy to the Baldessians? I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Shit. It's this prick. And once again, I look like I've been caught stealing from the cookie jar. It is good to see you again, Phylan. Good to see you too. Why are you treating with a child? I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelves Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramuh from the list. Who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Yustola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observations. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Garuda? Gridania! Wait, I mean Garuda, who's the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, he should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. Practicable solution. Who's he? She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. Bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You've earned it. What, no buy? And again, I look like I've stolen from the cookie jar. Why is this turn so funny to me? Is there something else, Phylan? I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. Beg pardon. A man named Laha Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. Well preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Laha Brea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Eek! Tataru. You good? I stepped on a bug. A sylph and Thenelin? At long last, this one finds walking one Phylan. This one is most dependable of these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Yes, the flying cabbage is talking to you, Tataru. It's fine. I thought something else was going to happen. I thought something horrible was about to happen. Instead, it's just flying cabbage in the Scions. Hey, Thancred, how you doing? Ah, Phylan. Do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I'm pondering how best to proceed. You say so. Take care, buddy. What? Are you the guy? brothers see, and I've heard that they might have come through here. They could be dead for all I know. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for an eternity now. This isn't the guy. But he looks like the guy. But he's not the guy. But he looks like the guy. I didn't know he had brothers. Shit. I didn't know he had a brother. Do we ever meet his other brother? Like the one we met in the very beginning of the game? I don't know what his name is. Maybe it's him all along and he's just fucking with us. I want to look this up. Bremont. You're in Western Thanon. Well, that doesn't fucking help, does it? Oh, I have to go through pages and pages, do I? Damn. Oh well. Yes, Tataros is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Phylan, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. And thus ends Chapter 2 of A Realm Reborn. Finally. Okay. We will start this from Chapter 3 next time I stream this game. Which will probably be when I'm less hungry, and I'm not going to walk out these doors until I end stream. So, thank you guys for watching. How's the Twitch chat? Is it populated enough for anything? Nope. What the YouTube side? Nope. Okay, we'll just cold end it. That's fine. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Probably over the weekend, because work is starting to close at 9 all weekend now. So if I have energy to stream, I'll stream. If not, I'll try to consistently be live Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's just a matter of like how I am mentally. I'm not gonna lie. Shit's hard sometimes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.